Teacher, now only one mission remains, to return.
You're way past the halfway point, mate. Way past it.
Hello, welcome to Blue Peter, and today we are celebrating the Festival of Light, Diwali. We've got some art down here, some Rangoli art, more of that later. We've also got Bill, who's on the drums, give us some dancing and some good music. And also, we'll be making a traditional dessert using none other than carrots. More about that later. Helen, Andy, hello, great to see you here.
I'm going to be making... Barney, you can't have the carrots.
Barney's
Go
gone,
for them
man.
already. It is going to be a good dessert, so stick with us for that. Now, Diwali is a massive religious festival. As Joel said, it's a celebration of lights. That's why Andy and I have been lighting all these candles.
Yeah, so we went over to Leicestershire to see how Radha was preparing for Diwali.
Hi, I'm Radha. I'm 10 years old. I'm a Hindu. We're preparing for the festival of Diwali, and this is what it's like being me. Diwali is the festival of light, and when you put a light in the darkness, it shines, and it makes you feel secure, happy, and really together. That's what we hope to feel on Diwali. We're going to Grandma's now, and we're going to put up the decorations, and we're going to help make lunch. Well, come on then. Grandma's got her own temple in her house, and we're going to help decorate it in preparation for Diwali.
Om Bhuvava Swa Tassavitarvareniyam Bhargo Devasya Di.
For families like my family, it is probably the biggest festival of our Hindu year. This is my family, and we usually have a meal like this every Diwali. There's starters and everything, and it's so nice, and we just come together, and it's so nice being together.
You wanted to know more about Diwali, so Radha's going to answer some of your questions. Is Diwali fun, and is it like a party?
Of course, Diwali is always fun, and it is sort of like a party, but it's mostly like Christmas in a way, because one, you get presents, and one, you're together, and that's what Christians do, and as a Hindu, you do Diwali.
What kind of sweets do you make for Diwali?
There's lots and lots of different sweets, but my favourite is probably burfi, chocolate burfi, which has got chocolate on the top and then burfi in the middle, which is sort of very creamy, and it's really nice. We're getting ready to go to the temple. I dress up like this every time we go there.
That's the final touch.
We're ready to go. When we go to the temple on Diwali, we do puja. And puja is singing, dancing and praying. You pray to the gods and you make an offering to the gods, something that they will like. We're in Leicester and we're going to see the lights being switched on. It represents the start of Diwali. The street just looks so much more brighter and better. I really, really like it. I hope you've enjoyed finding out about Diwali. This is what it's like being me.
Wow, that looks like a lot of fun there. I'm jealous. Now, I'm joined by Sonali.
Hello.
Now, you're from Newsround, and you're also a Jain, much like Hindus and Sikhs. You also celebrate Diwali.
That's right, we'll be getting together this weekend.
Well, yeah, it's this Saturday, isn't it? What's the best thing about Diwali?
Eating loads and just chilling out with your family. That's got to be the best thing about Diwali.
Oh, no, we've got a lovely picture of you, actually, in traditional garb. Let's take a look at... Oh, look at that.
My cute face.
That is absolutely beautiful.
My not-so-cute face.
Oh, look at it. We had two there, I didn't realise that. Now, you're going to go and join Helen and make a traditional dessert. And I'm going to have a look at some art here.
Yes, it's because Diwali is this Saturday, we are creating some traditional Rangoli art. This is Nisha, she's an artist, and Rangoli is basically a form of art that they do in India during Diwali. And the patterns are created using influences from nature, so maybe plants, you maybe use some animals. Now, Nisha, why did you get the inspiration for this?
Well, we looked at traditional Indian temple shapes, as you can see here, and symmetrical flower patterns. They were the main influences in our work.
And what kind of stuff have you got here? Like, what kind of stuff have you put to design it?
Well, we've used lentils, kidney beans, fresh flowers, cucumbers, everybody knows,
Yeah.
and fruits. A lot of stuff you can eat.
I do not know about you, but I could roast off a little curry or something. This is actually quite delicious. Now, the largest Rangoli art was created by, I keep getting this wrong, this guy called Nailesh Rajaram Naik, and he created, and it's an equivalent, of about 4.5 swimming pools. There's a picture there, but it doesn't look that big. That's because only half of it has already been created, and it just goes on for miles and miles. It's really, really good. Okay, now by the end of the show, we are hoping to finish this. How long have you spent on this so far?
Spent about a day already,
A
whole day.
Okay, we've got a massive chunk there. All right, fingers crossed, we'll have it done by the end of the show.
Right, Sonali and I are going to make a traditional Indian dessert. Do you do a lot of Indian cooking, Sonali?
I do a lot of Indian cooking, mainly curries, not desserts.
Okay, well, I'm hoping you're going to help because I've never made this before, but we're making gajar ka halwa.
Yeah.
And normally it takes an hour to make, but we have got a special version that only takes 10 minutes. Now you need quite a few ingredients. Some carrots, you need some caster sugar, powdered milk, condensed milk, ghee, which is a type of Indian butter. You can get that at most cream, and some cream to put on the side. Now you once invited me for dinner and I couldn't come, so I'm making it up to her now by making this for her.
She needs to.
First off, you put the ghee into the carrot and mix it up, get it all stuck together. So mix, 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 mix. Now this is going to be quick because we're using the microwave. So when that's all mixed in nicely, you throw that in the microwave for about 5 minutes. And I put this one in a bit earlier on, so that should be cooked now. There you go, Sonali, mind your hands. Set that one off. Now this is the fun bit, and this is the type of cooking I like because you can just throw everything in. Sonali,
Bring it on.
you can do the stirring, right? I'm gonna throw in the milk there. Ooh. Now Diwali, obviously I've never celebrated it. Is it a bit like Bonfire Night in that it's fun, or is it like Christmas in that it takes over the whole house?
Put those two together because there's lots of fireworks and craziness of bonfire night, and then you've got all the eating and present exchanging of Christmas. So it's just really, really fun, and it's a massive deal.
A massive deal. What's your favourite Diwali memory then?
I love watching all the fireworks. I mean, you probably see them in the sky beginning around this time up until Guy Fawkes night, and it's so
Yeah.
much fun seeing so many fireworks. That's my best bit.
Now, you've actually been on Blue Peter once before, haven't you, Sonali?
Yes.
And I have to confess, we dusted off some tapes and look what we found.
Now, these outfits you're wearing, they're stunning. Did you make them yourself?
No, they're specially made for us in India, and they were designed by our choreographer, Satish Shah. There's a hoop here, and it's meant to create the image of the dancers floating on stage from another world. And the overskirt is made of finer material.
That dress!
I didn't really smile much then, did I? I look like a Russian doll.
I thought you looked like one of those things you put on top of a toilet roll.
Yeah,
but you
that's
look
what-
lovely.
yeah.
No, I don't mean that mean. She looked lovely.
I did look like that, I did look like that.
Right, that was a while ago though. You look nice today as well.
Yeah.
Right, keep stirring, keep stirring. Okay, once you've managed to mix that all together, once again, throw it in the microwave for 5 minutes. Well, the other one's in there. So you put that in the microwave for 5 minutes, let it cook together, and then it will be really, really hot. So take it out and let it cool down for a couple of minutes. It'll still be warm, and it's a bit better, isn't it, if it's warm?
Yeah, it's nice when it's warm.
Okay, so this is one that we took out earlier. It's warm, but we're going to serve it with a bit of ice cream because ice cream is great.
Ice cream.
Be honest, Sonali, do you like this dessert normally?
It's not really my favourite one, I have to say, but
But you've never tried mine.
never tried yours exactly.
Okay, well, the moment of truth gets stuck in.
Have a bit of this.
Oh, right, I'm going to try it as well. It smells kind of funny. It's really, really buttery, isn't it?
Some of my family would love this.
Some-
You're coming to my house for
To
the
make
Diwali.
dessert?
Yeah.
Well, that means it's a success, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Sonali. If you want to make it yourself, get onto the Blue Peter website. All the details are there. She's going for a second spoonful.
Right, the Rangoli art will be finished by the end of the show. You guys are doing a sterling job there. So this year, our summer trip was to go from east to west through Turkey. We started in Europe. We then got in a van, a nice big yellow van, drove all the way through Asia. But then we got to a point where we couldn't get any further. So how do we get back to Europe? Well, we do it the hard way.
The Bosphorus.
a 100-metre deep strip of water that splits the continents apart.
To one side, Asia, where we've come from, a vast landmass stretching east all the way to China.
To the other, Europe, and our route home to the UK.
The final challenge of our summer trip. To swim across. The Bosphorus Swim is the only swimming race in the world where the start line is on one continent, on the Asian side of Turkey.
And the finish line is in another 3.7 miles away on Turkey's European shore. You have to be a confident swimmer to even try this, and for one of us, swimming his way back to Europe is taking things a bit too far.
We get to do a lot of challenges on Blue Peter, and it's very rare that I say no, but this challenge, because I'm not such a good swimmer, is definitely one I don't think I can do. But for you two, I wish you good luck, and I'll be at the finish line with a couple of towels waiting for you.
Oh, Helen!
I am a bit scared, actually.
To get us ready for this monster challenge, Helen and I had to spend hours training back home before heading out to Turkey.
Training in a pool is one thing, but as we were soon to find out, swimming between continents is a completely different kettle of fish.
And I can only do breaststroke.
In 12 hours, one of the busiest trade routes in the world will be closed to shipping.
How you feeling about the race?
I'm pretty scared, if I'm honest, because that is quite daunting.
This legendary body of water that for thousands of years has mesmerised poets and defined empires will play host to Joel and my attempts to swim our way between continents. Neither of us are in for an easy night tonight.
Let's get some sleep. Sunday morning. Turkey is waking up to the live network television broadcast of one of its biggest sporting events of the year. The Bosphorus Swim is being beamed into millions of television sets the length and breadth of Turkey.
BBC televizyonunun yaklaşık 50 yıldır programının farkında ve 50 yıldır sürmesiyle ilgili olarak çok büyük bir...
And we are attracting quite a bit of attention.
Skelton ve Joel Jeffries.
Are you a little bit scared?
I am very scared because we can't swim and this could be very embarrassing and our reputations could be ruined.
And everybody does look pretty fit, so we'll probably be at the back somewhere. But
And
if we,
everyone's getting on the boats now.
if we,
Didn't touch a thing. Did not touch a thing.
we'll let the current take us. We'll get there in the end.
Joel just knocked the flag over. Definite sign of nerves. Joel, you're famous now in Turkey. You realise that?
Having told half of Turkey we're going to do it, and after trashing the main news channel set,
Joel Priest.
there's no backing out now.
Oh yeah, that's me. Great, thank you. I mean,
A little bit of me thinks I can do this, but then I'm a really negative person. The glass is always half empty with me, so no, I can't do it. Come on!
he just convinces himself that he can't do it, and he can. He just needs to believe in himself. I want him to finish more than I want to finish, if I'm honest.
There's only one positive, at least it's on my birthday today. It's Helen's birthday. What a weird way to celebrate your birthday.
Seeing the 700 other swimmers we're up against is pretty scary, and getting a boat to the start line makes us feel even worse. This reveals the sheer scale of our task. The course doesn't just take us directly from one side of the Bosphorus to the other, it takes a much longer 3.7-mile diagonal path across.
Look at the other competitors.
The furthest either of us have ever swum in a swimming pool is 2 miles. This is nearly double that. I've got a headache, I'm nervous, I feel sick.
What's going on?
It's happening. Everyone wants the best spot. Everyone wants to start with the best spot, so everyone's rushing to the front.
We'll let them get in, and then we'll get traveled all the way top.
I think there's no way I'm gonna make it to the other side. I'm so scared that I daren't even think about it.
The idea of drowning in the middle of the Bosphorus is pretty terrifying.
Here goes nothing.
We can do this!
To Europe!
I've no idea how long I'm going to be swimming for, but I just know I'm gonna have to pace myself.
I'm having a goggle nightmare. I can't see anything. And every now and again, you just get a foot in your face.
I'm trying to keep calm, concentrate and breathe. I'm desperately trying to forget about how far we have to go. There's no one where I am, which concerns me a little bit. I've just got to keep going, I think. I think I'm on the right course.
And everyone seems to be doing the front crawl, where Joel's tactic was to do the breaststroke. Don't know how effective that's going to be.
My stroke's a bit random. I think the only one I haven't used is doggy paddle. Half an hour in and I'm feeling really alone and in dire need of distraction.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Aw, thanks, Andy.
It feels like you're making no progress.
You're way past the halfway point, mate. Way past it. Come on, son. Come on.
Technically, we're now in Europe, but there's over 3/4 of an hour's worth of swimming to go before we reach dry land.
The salt water is really horrible though. And you swallow loads because of the current.
It's getting hard now. I'm hurting. That's past an hour of swimming now. I can see the bridge though.
Mate, you said you couldn't do this. Look how far you've come so far. Come on, mate.
Right, big push now.
Come on, big push.
With the leaders already at the finish, the crowds are waiting to see us touch down in Europe.
Go on, Joel!
The last few exhausting strokes feel like an eternity.
He's done it.
I've made it! 272nd out of more than 700 swimmers. But before I can celebrate, there's something else on my mind. Where's Helen?
She's on her way. Well done, well done. Mate.
Was she still in the race? I didn't know. But then, in amongst the sea of pink and white caps, we see a cheeky little smile we recognise. I know the feeling she's got now. It's just that I'm never going to make it, but it's so close, but I'm never going to make it. Here you go, Ellen!
Come on, Ellen!
Come on! You've done it! Yeah!
An hour and a half and only 8 minutes behind you, Joel, and 428th overall.
You're good.
I'm so proud of us.
That was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen from the two of you. Good work. To Peter. 1, 2, 3.
I had the claw hand because I was doing breaststroke. I couldn't, you know, when you get the hand in that position, I couldn't actually shake it off. It was really, sorry, Barney. It just hurt.
It was a really good trip though, wasn't it? All in all, we had a fantastic time, but that's the end of our adventures from Turkey, I'm afraid.
And you've actually been enjoying them. Actually, one person's been inspired to go to Turkey. This is from Sticky Hickey. She said, I'm going to Turkey next year. It looks amazing. I hate Turkish delights, though. This one's from...
Turkish delight.
They're a bit too sweet for me. Snuggles says, Turkey looks really cool. Also, I love the Turkish Bazaar game. It's so fun. I wish there could be more levels. I'll go into my computer technician friends and see what we can do. And this is from Curly Whirly. He said, I can't believe what the Blue Peter crew did in Turkey, especially the olive oil wrestling. It made me laugh so much. I'm glad it made you laugh. For me, I haven't been able to hold things properly since. Look at that.
Very
and also, remember, keep your Doctor Who TARDIS entries coming in. The entries close on the 2nd of November. So Doctor Who's TARDIS console. I keep getting it wrong, but I'm an idiot.
It's a bit of a mouthful. You're not an idiot. But we weren't the only people who spent our time this summer in a camper van. Emily, Rudy and Brody went to the Tour de France in a yellow camper van.
Been there, done that. Look at that picture.
They seem like they got up to all kinds of things. They met Mark Cavendish, they saw Lance Armstrong.
They swim
and they
formations.
played Poo Sticks. I think I'm the only person who didn't play that. You knew what that was.
You haven't lived. Right, Andy, you're busy over there doing stuff.
Yeah, Rangoli art, just put the final touches down. Now, Nisha, what is so special about our Rangoli art that's different to any other?
Well, where I work, me and my friends from Surtal Asian Arts, we specialise in making special rangoli for each different place that we go to. And as you can see, today we've put the wonderful Blue Peter logo in the middle.
All right, now just talk us through some of the really interesting stuff you put on there, just for people who's tuned in.
Well, as you can see, mini flowers, cucumbers that you can eat, and oranges round the border, and one very, very special,
Yep.
well, I'll let you show them.
Yeah,
This is called a Karela.
What's it, Concarela?
Karela.
Karela, oh, look at that, absolutely disgusting. Looks like the snooze from the BFG. But I like it a lot. And Sonali, you're a Rangoli art specialist. What do you think of this?
It's beautiful. I've never done stuff with food like this. I've only ever done it with coconut or flour, coloured coconut stuff, but this is brilliant.
OK, so we're all prepared. We've got the art, we've got the food. Now time for music.
Yes, and I have the music within me. Now, I'm joined by 4x4. Now, Girdish, you are a Bhangra dancing troupe. What is Bhangra dancing?
Bhangra is a traditional folk dance that originates from the north of India in Punjab. And like ourselves, based in the UK, it is now performed around the globe by Indians.
So you do weddings, festivals, and even some Bollywood films.
Yes, Bhangra is performed at Bhangra and Bollywood films as well, yeah.
So it's cool. And also we've got a dole drum here. Now, this is Bill, and this is what we call a dagger. Now, I can't do it properly. Now, you give us a little toot and see what it sounds like. That's what it's all about, man. Now, can you show us some moves at home so we can get involved?
Right, we're going to do a simple step when it's counted in fours.
OK.
And it starts like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's why you're called 4x4.
That's it. It's all about fours.
It's all about the fours. Without any further ado, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Next time on Blue Peter, when I'll be trying to sprint like Usain Bolt.
And also, how will I get on in the National Conker Championships?
Oh, yes.
Thank you, Nisha. Thank you, Sonali. Thank you, 4x4. Make sure you enjoy Diwali this Saturday.
Right, ready?
Yeah, don't call them out.
This evening of an unidentified
Go that way. It's the Blatherine, and it's inside one of them. Use the sonic lipstick to mess with its compressor. It's got to be the granny. There's something about that postman. No, it's the girl. She's communicating with the mothership.
What you done to my phone? Oh no, she was texting so quickly. The Blatherine are way too clumsy. Quick!
The new series of the Sarah Jane Adventures starts Thursday at 4:35. See BBC on BBC One.
I'm Jessica and I wish my hamster could breakdance. My hamster is ginger and white with red and purple eyes, but she only has 3 feet and 4 legs. Well, when she was born, she had a disability and she didn't have it cut off or anything, but it didn't work properly, so they actually had to cut it off. She tries hard and she goes on the wheel still, and she's faster than my other hamster that has 4 feet. My hamster will be in the Guinness World Record book for being the first breakdancing hamster. She will wear gangster clothes with jewellery. She might do handstands and cartwheels and all different stuff, like doing headstands as well. She'll mostly do the dangerous things because I know what Honey's like. She'll probably do it where she can swing from the lampshade or on the sofa, so she can jump up and down and go on people's heads and everything. She might balance on one foot on the radiator and jumping off the top bunk down to the bottom. Her name will be up in lights in every theatre. She'll be too busy doing magazines, TV shows and fashion shows. She won't have time to spend with me. Honey's very boastful and she will love to look at magazines and everything. She even walks on them at home, so she would love to see herself in all the magazines. Well, celebrities, they're very strappy, so she'll have to have lots of sleep. I can't really say anything to offend her, like they'll have to learn more moves or anything. If she got really, really big-headed, she'll probably leave me and get another manager. I'm Jessica and I wish my hamster could breakdance.
Remember, all new Sarah Jane Adventures is here tomorrow at 4:35.
Up next is News Round, and after that, why not flick to the CBBC channel for another episode of Trap?
It's outrageous.
It's
unbelievable.
It's
incredible, by Valhalla.
Don't you think it's a bit
what?
Weird?
What are you talking about? It doesn't make sense. Have you gone insane?
It's back.
She's a witch in your imagination.
I'd like to go on a sunbed, please.
It's rather good. But I don't get it.
We didn't get it.
Sorry, I've got no head. The brand new series. Fridays at 5:15 on the CBBC channel.